This edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by
WeUseCoins.com.
That's right, it certainly has taken a number of different crazy directions.
When Jason Sorens created the Free State Project back in 2001, he tried to look forward to the 2015-2020 era and imagine how things would play out for a free American state. A place where thousands of freedom lovers had migrated, a place that was rapidly reducing its government, while other places rapidly increased theirs.
Where's the victim?
But I kind of like the idea of looking further down the road towards, say, 2045. I kind of like the idea of gaming out how it would look. Literally gaming it out. In my mind and on paper, I've started designing a computer game. It's set roughly 35 years in the future. I envision it as a massively multiplayer online game, and its goal will be to provide a platform for civic experimentation. How, for instance, would a free state in an unfree world go about defending itself from hostile powers? How would it do this with zero aggression? There are examples, of course, of countries defending themselves with limited aggression. For instance, Switzerland has a type of defense that is no threat to its neighbors. However, the Swiss government does use some aggression on its taxpayers and young men. Young men, of course, have to join the military, and taxpayers are forced to pay for it, regardless of how efficient it is and whether they like it or not. Suppose New Hampshire were, as it may one day be, an independent country. It would have to, if it were free, zero aggression society, it would have to allow things to happen within its borders, which would be very unpopular to foreign powers and the former members of the United States. Full-on drug legalization, the sale and private ownership of heavy weaponry, advanced AI, prostitution. This would all create friction with, or probably would create friction with neighbors. It could create a motive for intervention. As I envision it, this game would create a scenario where former U.S. states and foreign powers intervene in this well-established and successful free state. They're covetous of its wealth and angry over weapons sales to guerrilla groups.
Volunteer to pay an unlawful tax.
The free state provides safe haven for tax evaders and political dissidents, and attempts to negotiate extradition usually fail. Maybe no one has the authority to extradite. Maybe no one has the authority to stop controversial private arms sales.
Now, this is not precisely my vision of what New Hampshire needs to be. My vision is too calm and quiet to be a video game. The real New Hampshire 2045 would probably work out compromises regarding arms sales to the rest of the world, intellectual property controversies, etc. This would likely happen long before we suffered something so serious as an invasion. The real NH45 will not be the completely free place under threat which you'd see in the simulation. It can't. This is a computer game. It has to be more dramatic than real life. And it should inspire insight on preventing some of the craziness that would unfold in the simulation.
Anyway, I envision a post-U.S. country known as the Northeast Union, sitting on New Hampshire's southern border. I imagine it having the key grievances against New Hampshire. Because a computer game has to be a little overdramatic to be interesting, I envisioned it teaming up with, say, German and Brazilian interests for a physical invasion.
Bitcoins, bitcoins. I hate everyone who joins for gaining its additional anonymousness, engaging in unregulated busyness. WeUseCoins.com is one place where this wicked people have this wicked fun. I think my head is about to explode. Stamp them out before another single person go. 2. WeUseCoins.com